Alright, so this is a vlog. I'm starting to think about vlogging. I'm not sure if it's for me to gather different kind of footage and then put them together. So this is just, a test. Subscribe to my channel and see what's going on and see if I continue with it. Anyway, just subscribe to my channel because beside this vlogging, I have a lot of stitch tutorials, crochet with me sessions, meet my pattern show, all the good stuff for any crocheter out there. So thank you for being here, and let's see what I'm up to. All right, so I'm working on this new scarf. Look at this one. It's squares. It has a very unique construction. And I was thinking how to connect them. There are several ways to connect them. You can use slip stitch, you can use the single crochet like I did here. I really like this because it adds more texture. But I also have designs. Where are they? Not here. That I connected squares with a kind of a mesh stitch between them. Of course, you can sew with a tapestry needle. There are many ways how to connect, and every time I need to connect squares, I think about, the vibe that I want for this design, the vibe I want for the scarf, or for whatever it is. So here with this one, I want it to be more, the squares will be more connected to each other, not with the mesh inside. There is enough air in the squares themselves. So I'm going to go on and connect them, which is a lot of, it's not a lot of work, but I will have a lot of ends to weave in. So let's do it. I have to make sure that both of them are on the same side, the right side up, because I want the single crochet to be really noticeable, right? I want it to be very texture. So this is a 4-weight yarn, so it's kind of working on 2 . Let's get the first stitch, and then of course if you don't have the same amount of stitches on the every part of the squares, there is a problem. I hope I have. Sometimes you miss a stitch or something, because these are not granny squares, so it's not like you see the clusters. But I really like the single crochet join method. I use it quite a lot. Also the slip stitch, but more the single crochet. Let's see how it goes. This is a pattern I'm designing for my membership, the V-Stitch Club. If you haven't read about it or heard about it, so there is a link in the description box. You should definitely go and check it out. It's called the V-Stitch. It's $5 a month, and you get a lot for those $5. Now, I know economy is rough now, everywhere. In the US, in Israel, of course, Israel. I think Israel is one of the most expensive countries in the world now, really. It's just incredible how much everything costs here, and the prices are going up and up and up. And of course, everything that happens in the US, we get it here a little bit later, but it does affect our economy as well because we're so much linked to each other. And you know what we are, the war that's going on here and everything. So, but I think $5 a month to invest in yourself, in something that can make you happy and that you get, you know, free patterns and community and the workbooks and everything I give you there and the quarterly workshops, I think it's worth it. Like $5 a month. I think $5 is like what? Starbucks? Coffee? I don't know. I don't, of course, every dollar matters, right? I'm not into, you know, small money or big money. Every dollar matters. Believe me, I know what that means. Very much so. So you just think for yourself, and if you think it's okay for you and you can afford the $5, I highly recommend it. Anyway, I have to see how many on each side. So 3, I think 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, this is going good. I will have to think if I want to make fringe or maybe tassels. I don't know. Will it be too much if I make tassels? Too noisy? Will it be too noisy of a scarf? We'll see. We'll see. Let's take this one. This one. Okay. We'll see. Usually I don't use tassels. Sometimes I do. It depends on the yarn, you know, and the design. But this one, I think maybe I will need some length to go with it, and also something straight, because all of this lacy pattern, so maybe I will need something straight. So that's it. I want to finish this. I have my daughter's, I'm babysitting my daughter's dog today, and she's still supposed to come back and take him. She was on a trip to the Dead Sea for a few days, so she left Jack, that's his name, here. Hi, Jack. He's laying on the sofa. So she might come and take him. He misses her. He misses his mama. Let me finish this one. Okay. Okay, yeah, I see that I have same amount of stitches on each side, so that's a good sign. So here we go. I think I have one more here. All right, so I will finish this and we'll see how it goes. All right, so I finished connecting the squares. Look at the texture from the single crochet here, really nice. And now I have to weave in all the ends, and in some way I have to straighten it back because I did block the squares, but now that I connected them, they're all kind of wonky again. So I have to find a way how to block everything. I think I'm going to iron it with a wet towel or something. I love it. I'm not showing you the construction because it's going to be a kind of surprise for my membership, but yeah. And I've decided not to make any tassels or pom-poms or whatever here. So yeah, look at this. So today I have class. I'm teaching. I have to go out. I'm teaching not crochet. I'm teaching elderly people how to use their phone, which is an amazing, amazing, amazing job because they're so sweet. I have like 80, 82-year-olds, 85-year-olds. They have their smartphones and they want to learn how to use, you know, all WhatsApp and YouTube and all these applications. So I go to teach them. It's kind of a small job I have that I really, really love. So this is for me today. I finished blocking the snowflake and yes, I have to start a table runner for my membership. So I found the yarn and I have to start thinking, and I have the stitch and everything. I have to start thinking about a second table runner or something for the home. I'm not so sure yet. So this is for me today. All right, so I have the snowflake. It's blocked. It's in my blocking thing. And I finished it. It's a very, very beginners friendly, super simple, 3 rows, 1, 2, 3 rows snowflake. That's it. This is what I made. And I have the first table runner started in this color. It's a kind of terracotta color. I use this stitch combination. Can you see it? Really nice. Yeah, I have more yarn and I have to finish it. I'm not going to make it very, very long. It's going to be like a centerpiece, maybe. Not really a table runner, maybe a centerpiece, kind of. Yeah, that's it. Now I have to finish this. Write the pattern, finish the snowflake. It's finished. I have to write the pattern, finish my scarf, special scarf, and by mistake, I order from this Chinese place. I order yarn. I order cotton yarn, but as you can see, it says combed cotton yarn. The thing is, this is very thin, very, very thin yarn. So I think I'm going to use 2 strands. If I use 2 strands, it might become, where is my board? I have the, oh, here it is. I have my checking size board. Let's see. So if I use 2 strands, let's see what weight of yarn I get. Because I cannot work with this kind of a thin yarn. It's too thin for me. I will get bored and not finish it, and I know myself. So I know myself. Let me put it right. You use this kind of equipment, tools. I will put a link to it with my affiliate link in the description box. So if you want, it's really nice. It comes in this kind of box. And so let's see how many wraps per inch I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So that means if I have 9 wraps per inch, it means it's worsted around. So if I use it 2 strands, it's going to be like weight 4 yarn. So I might use these 2 strands and say it's around weight. Because, you know, I make the samples, so you can decide afterwards which yarn you use. You don't have to use my yarn. I'm not using any special yarns. I just use yarns for the samples. Yarns that I can get my hands off on, not off on. As I said so many times before, in Israel we do not have a yarn industry, so everything is imported and it's very, very expensive. And now with the war, so we don't have so many income flights. Now it's okay, but for the 1.5 years that we are in war, so most of the airlines stopped flying here because of the missiles and everything. And yeah, so it's very hard to import, especially small things like yarn, and not so kind of important things. So the only place that I could order yarn was from China. So everything, I'm trying to find good vendors from China, and yeah, it's just, you know, trying. So this was one of them. And I think if I use it 2 strands, it's going to be okay. I have this in this caramel color and in some beige kind of a cream color. So I can use these for cotton things. And I will try. I usually when I did some designs that need cotton yarn, so I used Paris by Drops yarn, which I really love. I have some left, but it's kind of a blue. I really love this yarn, but I cannot order it anymore. I used to order it from the UK, and now they are not shipping. So this is it. I don't have any more. So this is what I will be working with.